All right, Spirit, we're calling on clear, honest guidance on the state of this twin flame connection, especially for what's playing out in the 3D. If you've been seeing the shift but not seeing the movement, this is for you. All right, y'all, so let's see what Kipper has to reveal. I'm using the Kipper deck, the almighty Kipper deck, y'all. I might go into my Divine Masculine deck a little bit too. And of course, traditional tarot as well. All right, let's see. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up and helping me with this twin flame reading. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. And so it is. All right, so card 1 is the current state of the union. Okay. So let's see what comes out. This card is really going to show where y'all stand right now in the physical world. The privileged lady. Interesting. What DM is dealing with in a 3D for card number 2. This is Divine Masculine's reality check, okay? The journey in the reverse position. Wow. Card 3. What Divine Feminine is being asked to see or release. Divine Feminine, Spirit has been putting you on the spotlight lately, okay? Because what Spirit wants you to see is the truth. That's just what it is, okay? See through the illusions, which most of us have. The Coffin, all right? There's a need for something to end. Card 4, the karmic interference or block. The gift in the reverse. Wow. Card 5, the hidden. What's hidden in Divine Masculine's heart? This is where it gets soft, y'all. Oop, and the cards fell on the floor. The mature woman fell out, okay? And card 6, the spiritual assignment that's at play. So what this connection is teaching you right now. The courthouse. That's justice, y'all. Well, somebody getting married in the courthouse. I don't know why I said that. But look. Let's see what's going on. I definitely want to pull my clarifier, use my clarifiers for these cards, okay? Here we go. Don't forget, y'all, discernment, please. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. So when it comes down to the privileged lady, right, this reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles woman. So this is all about, you know, self-sufficiency, confidence. This is usually someone who's single, right? But this is representing the energy between you two, okay? And so what's happening is literally like they're watching you from a distance, or somebody is watching you from a distance, okay? You are definitely Divine Feminine in this privileged lady energy. You got a lot of people watching you. It's very poised. It's very magnetic. You in your bag right now. Like, it's like you in your self-worth. That's what I'm saying. Like, in your bag is your self-worth, right? Your self-love, your self-care, okay? You standing in your light right now. And that's good, because if that's the energy that you are, the word that came to my mind was exuding. I don't know why. But if that's the energy that you are putting out there, then this is being mirrored back to Divine Masculine, okay? And that's what's causing them to have to, right? This forced evolution. No, it's not forced. But that's what's causing them to literally go through that transformation, right? To an awakening. Like, some of them are definitely going through this transformation, but it's like they still kind of like stuck a little bit, which is normal, because on the journey, we all get stuck at some point, okay? But however, Divine Feminine, like, you standing in your light, right? But deep down inside, you already know it's a missing piece, right? Because it's the privileged lady. That's 9 pentacles, which means what? You looking for that last pentacle. That's your book, right? That's the person you share your legacy. You share your legacy with, okay? Your wealth, your family, things like that, right? And so this connection is literally sitting in a space where outer appearances don't match the inner emotions. Sorry, I ain't mean to laugh, but it's so real, right? It's so real. And trust me, I'm divine feminine, so I definitely understand what you guys go through, okay? But it's like the appearances are not matching the inner emotional truth here, okay? And so we need to see, like, what is divine masculine dealing with in a 3D then, right? Because what's up? But the thing is, divine masculine is stuck on a journey, okay? Hold on 1 second, okay? They're either resisting the change, scared to move forward as usual, or stuck in something that's keeping them off course. You know, a lot of them have chose to do another cycle. It's like they're trying to narrate this story and how it goes, but you know how Spirit do. Spirit like, oh hell no. I just did I know you fucking lying reading for Virgo, so go check that out. But that's how Spirit is thinking right now. Like, I know you fucking lying, right? You don't do this on your time, okay? But whatever it is, it's like they stuck, okay? They're at a standstill, not moving. All right. Now I asked you to hold on. I'm in the middle of a reading, boo. I'm coming. You have cookies too. I ate the cookies. Okay, I'm coming. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go, you know, be a servant to the babies. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So look, divine feminine, as you release the illusions, it pushes the masculine on. I don't want to say it helps them to awaken on that journey where they get out the stuck energy. So, and you got to call it out. Like, you can't just be like accepting their illusion. Okay, you got to call that out. See, call it as it is. It don't got to be confrontational, argumentative, or anything. Call them out on whatever the lie is, whatever the illusion is that they living in and still trying to keep you in. Okay, it's not about death. It's about the rebirth of this situation. Like, literally, you know, you got to let the old story die so that the new one can literally unfold, and it's not unfolding. Right? So yeah, be the divine feminine, be the Queen of Swords is what I'm hearing right now. The Queen of Swords is someone who's very direct, okay, has boundaries, you know, straightforward, no confusion, straight clarity, okay. But that's what you're being told to be. Now, the interference or the block with this situation, the gift in the reverse, is more about that equal give and take. Okay, that's how I'm saying it, reciprocity, right? It's like, you know what else I just seen? I just looked at this like God trying to give the masculine a gift, which is divine feminine. And the masculine not accepting it. It's like they not accepting the blessing. And Spirit is constantly keep trying to hand it to them. Okay? And they like, nah, I ain't ready for that yet. I don't want it. And it's the biggest gift of all. The divine counterpart. Either that or they taking the connection for granted. And in reality, there's an energetic imbalance here. Okay? And the delays is tied to someone not seeing the value in front of them. Okay? They have been rejecting this gift for a very long time. This ain't new energy, right? And what's hidden in the masculine heart is that mature woman that fell out, okay? And this is telling me that divine masculine is really longing for stability, wisdom, a soul level connection, right? They see you. They see you they see you even as an evolved version of what they need. but they're not ready to rise to your level yet. Like you gained a lot of wisdom, okay? You have matured on your journey. You're a little bit further than they are, right? They got this deep admiration for you that runs deep, even if they don't say it, okay? Now stay tuned for part 2.